Chris Peacock, and this is Torchwood, Season 1, Episode 13, End of Days. So, we've reached the Season 1 finale, and it suddenly occurred to me, that, the next 3 episodes of Doctor Who... it didn't really occur so much as I am assuming. I'm assuming that it's a 3-parter? It feels like a 3-parter. And the reason is because my watch order has 3 episodes of Doctor Who in a row. And the way my watch order's been working so far is it's been 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So, I think it's a 3-parter. Now, I might be wrong. I don't want to look it up. So, if it's a 3-parter, I really kind of want to do it all together. So, I haven't made up my mind as of this recording, but you will know this'll... Right now I'm thinking I only want to do this 1 episode of Torchwood this week, and I'll do 3 episodes of Doctor Who next week. But if I'm wrong... No. We'll do it our normal... I'll do the first episode of Doctor Who. Well, not the first episode, but the next episode of Doctor Who this week. And if it's a 3-parter, we'll just have a gap in the 3-parter. So anyway, this is the Torchwood season finale. Torchwood's been good so far. I have enjoyed it. I don't think I'm liking it as much as Doctor Who, but I am still liking it, so it's fine. That said, the villain from last week's episode, there was really no resolution there. I'm thinking we're not done with him. But that didn't have a to be continued at the end, so... I wonder if he'll be back. I think he will be, but maybe not this episode. Like, maybe that'll be something stretching into season 2. Or maybe it'll be this episode. I don't know. I'm gonna stop speculating. Let's just watch the episode. I like this song. So eventually not Owen. This is about Owen. Eventually he has to find out about her and Owen. I didn't need that. Yeah, eventually he's gonna have to find out. Thank you, Gwen's head. Because she told him, but then he forgot. Not only does he have to find out about that, about the affair, he also has to find out that she already told him and then drugged him so he wouldn't remember. Oh my god, and that makes it even worse. And that wasn't even last episode. It didn't even get addressed last episode. He wasn't in last episode. But...
The first sightings were of UFOs over the Taj Mahal in India. They came in just after midnight. In London this morning, there were reports of men in historic dress firing upon police. Some religious groups are claiming events overnight are a vindication of their teachings.
You opened the rift without knowing what you were doing. You've caused the temporal cracks to widen. Time is seeping through.
If it wasn't for me, you two'd still be in the 1940s. So are we going to sit around crying into our lattes, or are we going to do something about it?
Stand up
Those
for
who've
yourself.
fallen.
Listen, I didn't know who else to call.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Double murder. Stabbed 2 blokes in Penarth. Brutal it was, no mercy. All right, Mulder and Scully. Say I do believe you, which I don't, because it's bollocks. But say I do. How exactly are we meant to handle a prisoner from 2,000 years ago? I mean, has he got the same rights as anyone else? How's this going to work with the CPS?
Well, he's still
We'll take him
human.
off
He
your
would have the same rights.
What is it?
That woman that isn't from this century. More like the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fucking Black Death, Tosh. She's infected Cardiff Amy with the plague. And it's my fault.
That's not even a big deal. I could have sworn that our modern immune systems would be fine with the bubonic plague. So, yeah, it's sad for her, but, actually, I'm going to look that up. I know I've seen that before. Why is my phone off? Well, my phone is off. I'm not going to look it up. I am 99% sure that the bubonic plague would be not an issue. Yeah. It wouldn't be an issue. I know it wouldn't be. Because it's actually technically not gone. Right? I'm pretty sure I'm mostly right.
We're talking about taking control of time, not bringing two people back from the past. Besides, look at the damage Owen caused. We mess with it further, we'll put the whole planet in danger.
In a developed country, such as the UK, it wouldn't be a big issue.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Let's run a search on your dance hall, buddy. We need to find him.
Well, if he's sorry, I guess he isn't the villain.
The first thing you learned when you joined Torchwood was don't mess with the Rift. But you disobeyed those orders, and now everything that's happening is down to you.
I only disobeyed instructions to get you back.
And now people are dying.
What, so I shouldn't have bothered? Who the fuck are you, anyway?
Get out! I'm relieving you of your duty.
No, you can't do that.
Bollocks you are!
Jack, wait.
You're done here. Anyone who agrees with Owen, leave now.
It's kind of funny. I do like Jack, but I don't think I would trust him. With the knowledge they have. Obviously, we, the audience, know a bit more.
The only way to make it right is to fully open that rift, let it suck back what fell through.
No way. It's too dangerous.
Can we even do that?
Of course you can.
You're coming back with us.
I'm sorry. Do you really want to know?
Know what?
Hold my hands, I'll show you.
Okay.
Okay,
Only if you're sure.
I'm sure.
I don't care if Gwen wants to know, I do.
Reese, we've got to go now.
Oh, here we go again. Look, always a hurry with you ever since you started that bloody job.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It may not seem like it at the moment, but I am just trying to take care of you. I love you, sweetheart.
What the hell was that?
Just try and relax. And I'll come back for you.
What do you mean? Hey, you're not going to leave me down here?
I'm sorry.
I'm Reese.
He tricked Gwen, didn't he? Yeah, he tricked Gwen. Oh boy.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
I mean, I do feel bad. Don't get me wrong. But I don't understand. I don't understand how Billis benefits from this.
This is what happens here. We all end up alone. Not me. No way. No, bring it back! Bring it back! Bring it back! You don't understand me, Dad! Fucking heartless! Do you?
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna face this. I'm opening the rift.
Make sure you stop him.
This was right. He said open the rift and everything goes back to normal.
Yeah, but he's
Oh,
the
in
one
fact-
that stabbed him.
I'm gonna get Reese back.
This is a trap. All these cracks around the world, they're diversions. This is what Billis wants.
What are you afraid of, Jack?
Rhea Silva.
I said move.
I've got to get Reese back.
Yeah. Because you're so in love with Reese that you spend half your time in Owen's bed.
Fuck you!
We're relieving you of your command, Captain!
Okay, well, we know that that's not a big deal, but it's a big deal that Owen did it, but Jack's fine. We know that.
What have you done?
Gwen at least should have known.
Everything is gonna go back to normal.
Sure.
Abaddon, the great devourer, come to feast on life.
What?
The whole world shall die beneath his shadow.
Oh, literally his shadow. It was anticlimactic.
Oh, you're here.
What? You just here a minute ago.
You're here.
His eyes cold. No vital signs.
He survived when you shot him. When I first joined, he said he couldn't die.
He was wrong.
Well, Billis is still out there somewhere. I think.
It's been days.
It's been days?
He's not coming back.
I actually really don't know if he is or not. I knew Captain Jack was a main character on this show, but being a main character for one season still counts as being a main character, so he could be gone. But I won't be surprised when he does pop back up. I just won't be surprised if he doesn't either.
I forgive you.
What's happened to the rift?
Closed up when Abaddon was destroyed. But
Okay.
it's going to be more volatile than ever.
What would have tempted you? What visions would have convinced you to open the rift?
The right kind of doctor.
Oh. The right kind of doctor. The hand has something to do with that.
He was just here.
The right kind of doctor came.
Something's taken him. Jack's gone.
I'm not too worried about it. All I can gather from this is that Jack's in the next little bit of Doctor Who. I really don't. I think I was a little harder on that episode than my actual feelings on it. I didn't hate it, but the plague thing kind of took me out of it for a minute because it's nonsense, and then the villain being a generic CGI monster kind of took me a little bit out of it, and then the villain's shadow, like, you have a giant monster, it could step on people, it could have some kind of Godzilla powers or something, I don't know. I mean, the shadow thing is clever, but at the same time, it's kind of stupid. I never like monster villains. I don't mind aliens, because aliens can still have personalities. I mean, I'm sure that thing did have a level of intelligence, but it didn't get to display it. So, as far as I'm concerned, it was a rampaging monster, and rampaging monsters do not do it for me, for villains. Again, something like Godzilla is different, regardless of which side Godzilla's on, because that's a monster movie. It's like, that's what you're going in there for. I don't know. I'm never going to be a big fan of the villain being some generic monster, even if it's not generic. Like, let's remove the word generic. I will always prefer human villains, and I'll include aliens as humans in this, because aliens can still have that level of intellect to be a threat. Just, let's use something more like the Blob. Let's remove Godzilla. Let's the Blob, the monster movie, The Blob. No, I don't. Any version, don't like it. Don't care. When the threat is just a thing, yeah, you lost me. Billis was interesting, and Billis actually did stuff. Billis killed Reese. Now, yes, that got reversed, but so did all the people that died from the shadow death get brought back? Because Reese got brought back, but we didn't see any of those people get brought back. But then again, we didn't really see Reese get brought back. We just saw his body disappear. I don't know. Alright. I am 99% certain that Captain Jack will be on the next episode of Doctor Who, and I'm like 75% certain that it's going to be a 3-parter. Or at least a 2-parter, and then the finale will be on its own. Either way. Actually, now I'm less certain that it's going to be a 3-parter. Like, maybe it's just 1 episode with Captain Jack and then a 2-part finale. But we needed that 1 episode with Captain Jack, or we needed this episode to be over before we got to that 1 episode with. So it still could just be 1 and 2. I'll find out, because I'm going to watch Utopia right now. So I will see you in Doctor Who. Unless you're only watching Torchwood, in which case I will see you in the Season 2 premiere.